Hi friends, today I want to make a video about this book, Vedic Numerology, a treatise on Hindu astronomy, Chaudhary. Now, someone asked me to show how to read the tables on this book, as this subject in the book is very difficult to understand because the author has written this book in a weird way, and it seems that the book is not written in a clear way, but I think I have understood at least 90% of this book, and I will make a series of videos and show you how to read the tables and his system. Now today I want to discuss about the motion of the moon, because in this book he discusses about the motion of the sun, the motion of the moon, the motion of the earth, Lucifer and the Lagna, sidereal time and Rashi, illustration to find longevity of the nativities, illustration to find the marriage day of the nativities. Now, I repeat, today I want to show you how to read the tables, because as you can see, when he describes the motion of the moon, he hasn't written any years. So you don't know how to read it. Now, let's read on page 27. Everyone knows that the moon makes a revolution in the celestial sphere in about a month, and during its revolution it presents a number of different phases known as new moon, and so on, depending on its position relative to the sun. A study of these phases during a single revolution will make it clear that the moon is a globular dark body illuminated by the light of the sun. This is his theory. As the sun makes a revolution around the celestial sphere in a year, so the moon makes a similar revolution among the stars in a little more than 27 days. He makes a revolution around the zodiac in 27 days, as are the nakshatra of the moon. These are the station of the moon. This motion can be seen on any clear night between first quarter and full moon, if the moon happens to be near a bright star. If the position of the moon in relation to the star be noted from hour to hour, it will be found that she is constantly moving towards the east by a distance equal to her own diameter in an hour. The following night she will be found from 20 degrees to 40 degrees east of the star, and will rise, cross the meridian, and set from half an hour to an hour later than she did the preceding night. At the end of the 27 days 8 hours, she will be in the same position among the stars in which she was first seen. We say the moon, the day starts from here, as we knew. After 1 month he makes a revolution, and he is in full moon, right? after revolution it goes back to Azwini. It seems that it's not anymore a new moon. If however started from one new moon, as I said before, we count forward this period, we shall find that the moon, although she has returned to the same position, as I said before, among the stars, has not got back to a new moon again. The reason is that the sun has moved forward in virtue of its apparent annual motion, so far that it will require more than 2 days for the moon to overtake him. So although the moon really revolves around the earth in 27 days, the average interval between one new moon and the next is 29.5 days. The following verse reads the same. 1830 solar days are in the yuga of 5 years. 60 solar months are in the yuga of 5 years. That is 120 fortnights. And in 120 fortnights, there are 124 parvas. Then the fourth night of the moon will be 180/30 divided by 124, that is 14. 94 divided by 124 of solar days. 180/30 solar days mean 120 solar fortnights. 180/30 divided by 120 is 15. 1/4 solar days. 15 1/4 14 is 94 divided by 124 equals 61 divided by 124 is the difference of the moon to overtake the sun. It clearly shows that there is a relation between the motion of the sun and moon, which materially assisted the old astronomers in the prediction of the eclipse. We have said that the moon makes the one revolution among the stars in about 27 8-hour days. Since the node of the orbit is constantly moving back to meet the moon, as it were, the sun, after passing any node of the orbit, will reach the same node again in 346 approximately days. The relation between sun and moon is this: 242 returns of the moon to a node take every nearly the same time, with 90 returns of the sun, the intervals being. So 242 returns of the moon to her node is 6,585 approximately. 90 returns of the sun to moon's node is the same, 6,585 returns, days. Consequently, if at any time the sun and the moon should start out together from a node, say it starts from Rahu, they would, at the end of 6,585 days, or 18 years and 11 days, be again found together very near the same node. During the interval there would have been 223 new and full moons, but none of so near the node as this. The following verse reads the same. This is always page 28. The sun gave birth to the nakshatra, and the cycle of the sun is 10 years to reach each number of the nakshatra. The 10 years of the sun can be valued as 10 days. Then 10 days of the sun are equal to the nakshatra of the moon in number of days. The following verse from Aitareya Brahma, I don't know how to pronounce reads the position of the Sun and Moon on equinox on all the equatorial day. The central portion of Samsara on equatorial day, the celebration of the Ekvinsha takes place. With the help of this Ekvinsha, God placed the sun on heaven. This Ekvinsha is on the middle of the nakshatra all day, maybe 20 hours, after 20 hours in a day. This Ekvinsha stands on the 19th nakshatra, Mula. God has given support to this Ekvinsha by both sides, back and forth, by which the sun may not come down. The support of three Swakaloga, Aswini Maga Mula cycle, means the Stoma and the Swakaloga. Among these three Swakaloga, 17 are at the first side and 3 are on the second side. The Ekvinsha is in between. Add 17 in nakshatra 19, so 19 plus 17 it becomes 36. $19, 36 less 27, 9. This star, because he says 19 plus 17 becomes 36 less 27 nakshatra of the zodiac. We have 9 the Aslesha nakshatra, which is of the moon, because in his system the nakshatra of Mercury, Aslesha, Jesta and Revati, belongs also to the moon. Then he says, add 3 to 19 nakshatra, add 3 nakshatra, so 19 plus 3, we have 22, is Ravana. That is also of the moon. That is written, is nakshatra which is of the moon. Thus, Ekvinsha means 19 returns of the sun to moon's node, Ketu. The following verse from Afa Yotish strengthen the above statement of Ekvinsha. Now, I have to read all the page, otherwise you will not understand the motion of the moon. If we divide the whole cycle of 360 degrees into 3 divisions, this is the first division. 1, Aswini up to Aslesha is the first division. Maga up to Jesta is the second division. Mula up to Revati is the third division. Of 120 degrees, we shall take up the communions, the fixed Rashi for convenience. This is the fixed Rashi. The first division of 120 degree commences with Aswini, starts with Aswini. Okay. The second with Maga, and the third with Mula. The beginning of each division is Jampana Nakshatra, the nakshatra in which the moon is found at the time of birth. We shall suppose that the moon is either in Aswini, Maga or Mula nakshatra. The second nakshatra from Jampana nakshatra is Sampat. The third part is Vipat. The fourth Kshepnya. The fifth Pratiswara. The sixth Sataga. the 7th Naidana, the 8th Maitra, and the 9th Paramaitra. Thus, the cycle repeats itself with the remaining two divisions of 120 degrees each. But when the whole life cycle of 120 degrees is spread over 360 degrees, 27 nakshatra are to be included in it. Then the 95th nakshatra is Adana. The 10th is Karma, and the first is Jamna nakshatra. The 90th nakshatra is Adana, that is, the nakshatra of the conception of the earth. The 10th nakshatra is Karma, the nakshatra of the sun. And the first nakshatra is Jamna, nakshatra of the moon. It clearly shows that the Adana nakshatra, number 19, gives us Jamna nakshatra, or the nakshatra of the moon. 19th number is the third part of the date. That is, the third part of Adana year relates to the first part of the date, and it shows the position of the moon. Assume that the first day is first year, or first date of the month. Let's say 1st of January. Second day is 10th year, or 10th day of the month, 10th of January. Third day is 19th year of the, or 19th date of the month. Let's say 19th of January. These are what the 3 days of a celebration of Enkvinsha, and this is the meaning of the third eye of the Lord Shakara and Shakra of the God, or they are what the 3 brothers Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. On the left hand of the Vishnu, Adana Nakshatra, there is God, son with his 7 sons Saptarishi. The middle brother of Vishnu is Moon. Third brother is Brahma, means earth which is greater. The Hutraya, or the northern hemisphere, is on the left hand of Brahma. The 4 phases of Brahma means 4 equinoxes. The first equinox of the northern hemisphere is on the 22nd of December, north. Naturally, the sun is on the left hand in short Brahman, the face of the earth. The sun and the moon are brothers, and 7 sons of sun are Saptarishi, which shows equatorial day position. Thus, we can find the position of moon on Adana year nakshatra. See the position of the moon year and month or day wise. Now, before this, because I will start with to show you how to read these tables. On page 30, as I said, it's not written any year. On the first page is written number 18, the second part of the Saptarishi Kal. Now what does this mean? I will show you. I'll show you what it means. On page 12, he says, Saptarishi requires 100 years to go through one nakshatra. This is one nakshatra, here on this side here, divided in 4 parts, as it shows in the book. Saptarishi transits in one nakshatra 180 years, as you see here. It's divided in 4 parts. The first part from Aswini up to Revati. Then we have the same digit, right, up to 27. Then 28 starts the second part. 55 starts the third part. 82 starts the 4th part. This is most important to read the years. So he says Saptarishi requires 100 years to go through one nakshatra from the Dhruva. Add 8 nakshatra on the difference of vernal equinox. That is 108 years. Then one nakshatra of Saptarishi means 108 years. Actually, one part of nakshatra is 27 years, as I showed before. Now we will reduce Saptarishi Kala from the year 1963. Saptarishi has passed 1900 years. 19th nakshatra Mula, add 8 years, the difference of the vernal equinox. That is 1908, because 19 nakshatra plus the 8 nakshatra of Saptarishi, because Saptarishi requires 100 years to go through one nakshatra from the Dhruva. Then you add 8 nakshatra, the difference of vernal equinox. That is 108 years. That's why you have to reduce from 108 years. So 1963 less 1908 is 55. 55 falls on page 30. I've written 1862 is number 18, the second part of the Saptarishika. 1862 less 1808 is 64. Is on the second part. Here is second part. 55 is on the third part. So it is 54 means 1862. Now, if you start from the 1st of January, it shows then it shows you the months, no? The motion of the moon in the months in that particular year. If you say January, 1st of January, you can use Jagannahola software to go to the year 1862, right? You put the 1st of January and you see where the moon is. And he says, add 12 degrees in Jesta Nakshatra, right? Put Purvashala on the first day of the month. And the moon, this is the moon, will be here. Again. In the year number 18, the second part of Saptarishika. Again. 54 is in the second part. In January month, he says, add 12 degrees in Jesta Nakshatra, put Purvashada on the first day of the month, because if you add 20 degrees, it's 2 hours. Nakshatra goes to Purvashada. Right? And the moon, you will find it here. The next month, now, here. On February, 1st of February, is written, at 12 degrees in Jesta Nakshatra, see Arida Nakshatra on 180 degrees of the Purvashada and put it on the second day of the month. So he's saying add 12 degrees to the star 18. See star 6 Arida on 180 degrees. Put it on the second day, on the 10th of January. So if you go with Jagannahola, again the same year, 1862, and you put February, you will find the moon on the second day of the month. It means on the 10th of January, the moon will be here. Okay, another case, let's say the Viridiana case. The Viridiana. because this table finished 1962. As you see, I've written here 1962, because there are no years here, so you must learn to read how to find the years. Now let's go on the month of directly of July, when Lady Diana was born. It's written on page 82. Sina Shadhasta, 180 degree of Uttara Bharadrapada. This is Hasta. I put it on the second day of the month. It's wrong, because you will not find the moon there. Instead it is, so on page 82 is wrong. It's not the second day, it's the third day. So third day you will find the moon on the 19th of July, in Hasta. 19th of July. She was born on the 1st of July. If you on the software Jagannath you put 1st of July, the moon, starting counting from here, you go backwards, will be on Dhanista. So if you want to know exactly how the motion of the moon works, you just go to Jagannath, the transit. You put, for example, 1961. You start from the first month of the year, January, 1st of January, and you follow the rules and you see how it works properly. Now, the last case, I want to show that my father's marriage was on 21 of June 1961. Again, if you reduce 1961 108 years, it will be 53. That is on the second part. So you know that 53 second part is 1961. And this says here, written in the book, for June, Sina Shadamula on 180 degree of Arida. Right? Put it on the first day of the month. It means 1st of June. Right? On the day of marriage, the moon was in Uttara. So let's count 21 days from Mula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The moon was here. Okay. Now in the next video I will show you how to read the tables of the motion of the sun, the motion of the earth, how to find sidereal time, lagna. I will show you some longevity cases and marriage cases, but I will not reveal completely the secret, because especially for longevity it is dangerous to know if an astrologer is immature to be able to read a set date of longevity. So you can create karma. No? In fact, I don't read the longevity of people. I don't read it because I don't want to create karma. You can do some damage, mental damage, if you tell a person, even if you ask you, and you tell you will die that day, you could damage his I just say the way he thinks, the mind. So, but I will show you. Okay. Bye. Next video. Bye.